world. Uper Al here. We're here this morning. Beautiful port city, Duluth, Minnesota. Duluth is westernmost terminus port on the Great Lakes, 2,300 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. And the St. Lawrence Seaway is the last stop in Lake Superior that you can get to from the ocean. The city's about 86,000 people. The metro probably about 120, 130,000 people here around here between Duluth Superior area and all the suburbs. And there's a beautiful city here up on Lake Superior, situated on the north shores of Minnesota. And it's quite a little historic town here. It was formed in 1857. With the formation of the Sioux locks and the railroads that came through here, this became a super important port city in the Midwest, as you can ship out to the ocean from here. And that's primarily what this town is known for, is the shipping industry, mining, iron ore. There's an oil refinery around here. There's railroad hub. It is just an absolute shipping hub here. One of the largest ports in America. The largest on the Great Lakes also. Beautiful little city here. I actually love the Duluth Superior area. I would love to live in this city, to be perfectly honest. I know a lot of people knock this place, but this is a great town. I mean, crime is fairly low. You got a few homeless people around here. There's some gang activity and stuff like that, drugs a little bit, but it's not. This is not Milwaukee or Minneapolis. I can guarantee you that when it comes to cities. Somebody over here doing some artwork here, street art. Anyways, as I'm saying, Duluth being on the Lake Superior here, you have plenty of recreational activities to do around here. There are some short mountains around here that you can go. There's state parks, national parks. There's the Boundary Waters. You're not far from the Apostle Islands. You have sorry about that, somebody distracted me. You have national forests around here for camping, fishing, hunting, boating, outdoor winter activities, everything you would want to do at your fingertips around this town. That's, I think, one of the coolest features of this town, and is that you can be in the city environment like this downtown, and in 30 minutes you can be in the wilderness. I love this place. You can go in the woods, the mountains, the lakes, whatever your heart desires in the outdoors. Still come back down to the city if you wanted to, and have that urban and outdoors activities all at your fingertips here. There's some agriculture around this town, so you can, if you're a farmer, you can, do that gig too if you wanted to, and still be close to the city. A little chilly out this morning. It's Sunday morning here. Probably about only 60 degrees out. It's pretty cold out. Fall's in the air here. This city was formed about 1857. And with the formation of the Sioux locks and the railroads, this became an instant hub for shipping of all kinds of goods, whether it be iron ore from the iron mines up in northern Minnesota, wheat, grain, metal, concrete, just about anything you could ship out of the Great Lakes anywhere in the world be shipped out of here. A lot of manufacturing up here in this area. They do have a oil refinery over in Superior, grain elevators. There's plenty of industrial work up here. If you're willing to work, I'm quite sure you could find a decent job up here that would pay well. If you're willing to deal with the elements and the seasons, this is not a bad city. I absolutely love this town. Duluth is so underrated, I think. This is one of the best cities in America, if you ask me. It's very clean here. It just has plenty of activities to do. They have a bar district in there by the harbor. Lots of people come in here to watch the ships come into the port here. A lot of railroad fans up here that watch the trains. This is my kind of town like that when it comes to that. I'm the kind of guy that definitely likes trains and ships, so this place is right up my alley. As you see, they have the walkways here, bridges across the street, and that's made for the winter time, so you can go from building to building without having to go out in the cold. I know Milwaukee has that kind of system too, so you can pretty much walk from, as you see right here in their downtown. This is the first bridge here. You probably can, I'm not sure if it's all connected, but you could probably make it all the way down to the other end of downtown without ever having to leave a building in the wintertime, because everything's connected by bridges. I know Milwaukee's like that. It appears that this is how this town is too. It definitely gets cold here in the wintertime. Demographics here is 85% white, 3.5% African American, 2.5% Native American, Asian and Pacific Islanders, and then the rest would be mixed race, Latino, and whatnot. It is a fairly diverse city. I've noticed quite a few different ethnicities as I've walked through here between last night and today. They have all kind of restaurants, food. They would have everything you would need in a large city, over 100,000 people, other than high-end shopping. They have a zoo, they have an aquarium, they have museums. I mean, there's a small shopping mall here. It's not the greatest mall, but they do have them all here. You can shop. And, I mean, they got everything you want. Other than high-end shopping, you got everything at your fingertips. And if you wanted high-end shopping, you go to Minneapolis or Milwaukee for a day or so, you know, overnight trip. Go get what you need and come back up here. They have an airport here. You can fly out to any major city from here. Transportation is not a problem. They have a lot of buses for public transportation around here. They don't have any kind of metro line or nothing like that. The city's not that big. So you don't have much of a skyline either. Pretty quiet down here. It's a Sunday afternoon today. They say it's kind of cold out too. I think a lot of people are staying indoors. Park over here. I'm just taking a little walk through here. I wanted to do more on this town. I wish I could stay here for a day, but I'm going to keep moving. I'm going around the lake here, and I'm going to keep on going. But I wanted to show off the downtown. I got some video last night of the lights and sights and sounds of the downtown here. Just wanted to show it off a little bit in the daytime. I need to get back up here and make some better videos over here in this area, because there's just a lot to see, a lot to do. It's not in the cards this week for me. I'm on a road trip and I gotta keep moving. And I wanted to show off this town a little bit in the daylight. There's some pretty cool architecture and whatnot here. This town's pretty famous for a little lift bridge here. A lot of people like to come and watch the ships come into the harbor as they come in on a daily basis. And you can watch them come into port, and they have a lift bridge here that lifts up when the ships need to go under it. It seems to be quite the attraction here. And that bridge would be right there, as you can see off in the distance. There's even a ship over there parked. I think that's a museum though. Speaking of museums, they do have plenty of museums here. There's a train museum here for any train fans. There's a train museum in Duluth, Superior here. It has a bunch of old steam engines and old train cars, things like that. Definitely a cool place to take kids. I think I mentioned before, they got a zoo, they got an aquarium. There's a lot to do here. World War II museum over in Superior. You can tour some of the freighter ships. They have a whaleback ship in Superior that you can tour. How's it going, boss? So there's plenty of activities to do in downtown Duluth and Duluth area around here. And like I said, if you're into outdoor activities, it's definitely a cool place. I don't know how far I'm going to walk here downtown. Just wanted to show off a little bit of the city before I keep heading north. You see these bridges keep going over the street here. I believe all of these buildings are probably connected. You can just walk around in the cold and not have to worry about getting cold. Hope you guys are all staying blessed today, having a good day. Everybody's staying positive, staying healthy out there. Keeping your thoughts on the right track. Going to church today because it's Sunday. I don't have a lot to say about Duluth. I wish I had more to say. I just wanted to show off the buildings a little bit, show off the downtown. I don't know a whole heck a lot about this town. I've been here a few times. I'm very impressed with Duluth. I would highly recommend this city. See, it's pretty clean. There's no graffiti or nothing on the walls down here. I'm not worried about none of that. I got another little mall down here. I didn't even notice that yesterday. Shops and restaurants. Nice. Man, I wish I had more time in this town. I really do. I'd like to show off some more, do a little more research. Be able to give you some more facts and stats on this place. But at least you can see how it looks. Not too many empty storefronts here. This place looks not being good anymore. Seems pretty vibrant downtown here. Everything seems to be in business. A big tourist town too here. You know, obviously people want to come see the ships on the lake, and a lot of people come through here to go north up to Canada, to the Boundary Waters, or maybe they're headed east toward the Porkies or Wisconsin or Apostle Islands. To stop off and check out. The second biggest city on Lake Superior. We'll get to Thunder Bay later. Show you the biggest city on Lake Superior. This isn't much bigger than this place. I like Duluth better. Go up another block here, so showing off the buildings, showing off downtown. It is chilly out today. Wow. The breeze is cold. The skyline here is not too impressive. This is just the right size city in my opinion. It's like they have just enough for you. They don't have a ghetto, and they don't have the crime like you would have in Milwaukee or Chicago or something like that. So there's plenty to keep you occupied and keep you out of trouble and getting yourself into a place you don't need to be inside of a city this size. I just can't praise this town enough. I'm going to end this video up here on 4th Ave up here. I got to keep making my way north. Hope you guys enjoyed the little spiel about Duluth, Minnesota. I know I didn't have much to say about the place or show too much, but you get the little picture of the place. Let me know what you think about old Duluth, Minnesota. There's one other note too. This is a very hilly town. Give San Francisco a run for its money with hills. In the wintertime, it's got to be probably a challenge on the icy roads. Some areas around here. So I'm gonna let you go. Hope you enjoyed the little video. I know it's kind of boring. I didn't really have much to say. Let me know what you think about Duluth, Minnesota. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up. Tell me what you think about old Duluth. Super Al, take me places. Barker's going off to sea. Lake Superior.